Hi guys, welcome to my video. This video is going to be on the Bondi Sands Ultra Dark Fake Tanning Mousse. Yeah, it's going to be like a mini review slash mini demo of how I apply and use it. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. So this Bondi Sands tan is a self-tanning foam and it's the ultra dark colour, as I said, and I've been using this for probably about, I'd say I've probably been using it about 2.5, 3, no, probably more than that actually, probably about 3 years I've been using it. I always try different tans, but I always come back to this one because I always find it the best. And I think the colour on it is particularly good, so I go like properly dark with it. I'm always up for trying new ones, but I feel like this one is always the more reliable one that I just go back to. So yeah, so I'm just going to be giving a sort of review of the good bits about it and if there's any bad bits. And maybe sort of go into briefly like the other tans I've used, just to sort of give you an idea of like a comparison. You can get this loads of places. I picked this one up I think from Boots, but sometimes I get it from Pretty Little Thing, which is really handy for getting it from there because obviously I order quite a lot of, well, a lot of people order quite a lot of stuff online, and it's really good to just pick that up if you haven't got time to go to Boots. You could just order it on Pretty Little Thing. The only thing, my only criticism is that you can't use any discount on it. So like discount for clothes, like if you have a discount code, if you have a discount code for like sort of for clothes or like student discount or things like that, when you apply it to the basket, it will take down the clothes, but not like this, like beauty stuff I think it is, which is really irritating. It's only about £1.70, but still. But yeah, no, I really like this. I think it's super easy to apply, which is very good. You can sort of see where it's going as well, because I don't like it with some tans I've used. You can apply it and you're not really sure where it's gone on. There's like a bit of a guide, so like when you've put it on, if you've like missed a certain bit, or so if there's like a bit of the back of your arm, or if there's like a clump, you can see. So you can see like a little bit of like excess dark sort of foam, or if you're missing a bit, you can see it's like slightly paler. So it does have like a slight colour to it immediately as soon as you apply it. So that's good. To apply it, I just use a fake tan mitt. This one is literally falling apart. This is from Superdrug. I can't remember the name of it, but it's got a pink back. It's from Superdrug. It's literally falling apart. And when I mean falling apart, I mean it's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I really need to get another one. But I just forget every time, and then I come to fake tan and I'm like, fuck, I forgot again. I haven't got a fake tan mitt. But so I just have to like make do, and it's like trying to balance my fingers inside without them like coming out, and yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. But anyway, you can get a proper fake tan mitt. One thing I think about this tan is it lasts ages. I think I've only had, so I've had it 3 years, and so I do go through stages of say like maybe like 4 months I won't fake tan like over summer. So I'll either wear like a little bit of instant tan, or I'll have like a little bit of a natural tan. So I won't wear it, but I'd say I'd be wearing this like solidly. I'd put it on sort of like, I'd put it on once a week for say maybe 6, 7, 8 months in a row, and I think I'm only on my, I want to say my second one, but I might be on my third. I can't remember, but it's definitely lasts ages. Like I only have to buy this like once a year, and that's using it every week. And as well, when I use it sometimes in the week, so say if I do it on a Friday, I'll then do another layer on the Saturday, so if I want it extra dark for something. So sometimes that's with 2 layers as well. So that's good. It lasts a long time. The applicator's good. It's just like a standard like squeezy foam. I have also used their 1 hour express tan, which is good, but I definitely prefer this. This just lasts so much longer, and it also is a lot darker. I know, I think the one I've got is an ultra dark, like the 1 Hour Express one, but the 1 Hour Express just doesn't get as dark. It's great, yeah, okay, if you forget to fake tan sometimes, because that's when I use it. If I forgot to fake tan the night before, if I don't have time, I get too tired or whatever, the next day I'll always put on that 1 Hour Express one, which is good, but it's a bit of a nightmare, and the top of it's snapped as well. I find the applicator at the top of it annoying. So I like a sort of traditional mousse applicator because it's just a lot easier to use. Smell wise, it says it has a coconut scent, and I've only just read that. It actually kind of does, but I've always thought it smelled like something, but I've never really sussed out what it is. And I've only just read it because the writing's super dark. It's like faded. You can't even see it. Like, you see that blue writing there? There's actually, you see like, it's like grey writing as well. You can like, you can't even like read that, but there's some grey writing that says it's coconut scent. But yeah, it does smell like that. But the only thing is, 100%, this is one of those tans when you do, if I put it on and then I'm moving around, I do smell like a biscuit until I've washed it off. Once I've washed off the top layer, I think it's fine. Another thing, it is 6 hours to develop. I find that it says, oh, leave it on for at least 6 hours. I think you have to do it overnight, because there's been twice where I've kind of left it last minute to say like, so I've kind of left it last minute to like the last morning, and I'll fake tan, even though I've got the 1 Hour Express one, I don't find it as dark. So say if I've still got about 7 hours, I think, oh, I'll just do it, and then I'll just shower it off like the hour before I'm going somewhere, and it's just not as dark. I think to fully develop, it takes a full night to sink in and sort of go that extra dark. So I'll put one layer on, I'll go to sleep, I'll leave it on, so probably about 10, 11 hours, something like that, and then by the morning it's gone super dark. And then even when I wash it off, there's only like a very thin guide layer that comes off. Whereas if I do it for 6 hours, which is what it says, I find that it just, even when I have a shower, it just starts to come off. So the guide of 6 hours I think is a bit short. I'd give it at least sort of 9, 10 hours. And in terms of patchiness, I do not find this tan patchy until maybe about 6 to 7 days it starts to show signs of like patchiness. But for the first day, as long as you're first week more or less, as long as you're sort of moisturising a bit, and I don't moisturise excessively, but I'll moisturise at least once every 2 days, if not every day, then it sort of makes it last. And sometimes, as long as you've sort of exfoliated well before and then you've moisturised for say a couple of days before, your skin is in good condition to put the tan on, and then once you've got the tan on, it should last at least a week before it starts to show signs of patchiness. That's in my experience anyway. Obviously with a lot of skin types it can be quite different. I think my skin, I haven't got the smoothest skin, my skin's quite like prone to like dry patches, and I get quite like uneven arms is the best way to describe it. I have like uneven skin on my arms, and I don't find it clings to any patches awkwardly. It doesn't go patchy for around a week, so it is good. But after a week I definitely have to sort of scrub it off and start again. Some people can get away with longer, but it irritates me, so I have to always do a fresh layer for the next week. Also, I find this tan, it's super dark once you've put one layer on. So say if I'm going somewhere that I want to be particularly like darker for, or like an event where I just feel like, oh, like I want to be particularly more tanned, then I'll put a layer on two nights before. So I'll do my first layer, and then the next morning I'll wash it off, and then that evening I'll do a second layer, and that's when I find it goes super dark, which obviously I prefer for those sort of events, but it can be, I wouldn't be able to get away with the sort of third layer because it goes a little bit like, it would go a little bit too much, like a bit too, it's got like it's a bit like olivey undertone, but it has got a tinge of orangeness. That would be my way to describe. So it's kind of like, you can see, it's got like that brownness, but it's also got that tinge of orange, which isn't always a bad thing because you want a little bit of warmth to your tan, I think. But I'd definitely say 2 layers is the best when you want sort of an evening out where you want to look particularly tanned. But you do get away with 1 layer as well. And other tans that I've used have been a mixture. So I've used the Zen tan, which is spelled Xen tan, which I do really like. The only thing that I find about that one, I stopped using it because I felt like it wasn't as dark. Like I felt like it just didn't get as dark as it used to. I don't know if the formula changed or something, but that's the only reason. Whereas I find the Bondi Sands is super dark. I've also used the obviously St. Moritz. Everybody loves a bit of St. Moritz, bargain price. I do like that, but I find that one a little bit too greeny. So it's not warm enough for me. I think it's, with a fake tan, it's a good balance if you can get something that's like olive undertoned if you can, but also a little bit of warmth to it, so you have that balance, so you don't look too tangoed but you don't look too like grey and green. In comparison with Saint Tropez, is it Saint Tropez or Saint Tropez? I've gone blank. Anyway, Saint Tropez, I think it is. I find Saint Tropez is a bit too tango-y, a bit too orangey for me, and it's a little bit, I would say actually it's quite a bit more patchy. It's quite a lot more like patchy. So I'll put that on and I'll feel like it'll go patchy like quickly, and it goes quite orange. So definitely 100% recommend Bondi Sands over Saint Tropez. The one thing I like about Saint Tropez though is I like their instant tan. I have like their little instant tan which I put on for nights out, and that's great because that just washes off and it's just makes me look a touch darker. I have like an instant olivey toned one, and I have like a glittery, more like warm one, which is nice. So their instant tans I really like, but Bondi Sands 100% hands down is better in like, what's the word, gradual tanning. Right, the one I haven't tried is Filter by Molly May, or No Filter by Molly May. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of them. But yeah, I haven't tried that, and I do want to, because they have like an ultra dark version of that. If anyone has tried Filter by Molly May or No Filter by Molly May, whichever one it is, and Bondi Sands ultra dark tan, please can you tell me which you prefer, because I'd be interested to know. So also I've just done like a little mini demo of like applying it, so I'll just insert that here. Feels like rendezvous, you know what to do. Keep your love for me only. I get high on you, yeah you. Hey baby, kiss me hard, don't kill my vibe. All my feelings on fire, it's all time. Hey baby, kiss me hard, don't kill my vibe. All my feelings on fire. Yeah.
Just did a poo on my hand and I've just got to rub it on Kate's back. Little turdy.
Right, don't just try and get that.
You want your sideburns out the way?
Sure.
Ready, 1, 2, 3, poo back.
Hurry up, because it's dying. My camera's
What's
dying.
dying?
You're standing right in front of the camera. Is that it?
Something like, I think.
Oh, magnificent. Thank you to my glorious assistant. So I've just woken up and this is the sort of colour of it before I washed it off. So it's a little bit crazy dark. I'm going to shower it off and then you can see what it looks like. So yeah, as you can see, it's dark. A lot darker than it was before, but not too dark. And this is with just washing it off in the shower. Yeah, this is the finished darkness. So that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about Bondi Sands or anything, or my experience with it, then please can you comment below. And yes, if you enjoyed, please can you subscribe to my channel for more videos and like this video. So yeah, that's everything. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in my next video.